We're live, everybody. It's snowing like crazy outside. I can see, but it is coming down out there. So, who knows? Maybe they'll say we get up to 6 inches. Who knows? It was pouring rain about 20 minutes ago. Now it's pouring snow. So, crazy weather today. We'll see who's around. I was just watching a little YouTube, was working on some stuff in the basement, but just a crazy weather day, you know. But let's see. Let's see. There's Gary. Yeah, it's snowing crazy. I know. Crazy here, Gary. Crazy here. They're saying 6 inches to a foot, depending. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Morton's there. How you doing, Morton? Hope you're feeling better, Morton. I know you weren't feeling that good last week. I don't know if you could see out the door. It's coming down pretty good. It's still wet out there, but it's coming down pretty good. Rich is back. Hello, Rich. Ash is here. Hello, Ash. Rich, Morton, Henry's there. What's up, Gary?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, a little bit of a real windy snowstorm.
Yeah, it's not really that bad.
Yeah,
but you just said a foot. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, the roads are still wet and all, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
No, but they were saying 6 inches maybe, but maybe on the grass. I don't know.
Yeah, they. I mean, I'm a little bit. They said like Litchfield County is going to get a little bit worse, but yeah, there's nothing on the roads at this point.
Hey, close. Yeah. So, what's on the agenda today, Gary? Repairing stuff or what?
No, I picked up real quick. We just made some muffins here, so it's kind of like a late breakfast, and then after that.
Hey, beer and muffins. What's wrong with that?
My wife made blueberry muffins. Let's see here. The steering
or the 90 degree with the camera.
Oh. Let's see.
There you go.
So the steering shaft completely was stripped out. So what was a little annoying, I've never seen this before, or at least not in this particular case. So the steering shaft, you usually can replace this pinion gear, right? See how it's all worn out?
Yeah. Was it part of the shaft?
It's part of the shaft. Yeah. So this whole thing is like $54.
Oh.
And then I have to replace it was the collet bearing here.
Is that yours or customer?
Customer.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you see it. Oh, those plastic ones?
No, it's metal.
Oh, it is metal. Okay.
But it's mushroomed out. It's all ovaled out. Yeah. But it was making it. Thankfully, it didn't ruin that big orbit gear.
Yeah, the sector gear. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least that way it didn't. Normally, I would find those in like the inside of the frame. You know, like the frame, it'll actually make it go and it'll ruin it there. But thankfully it didn't.
Back again, Case. Just bored. Now we're just watching the blizzard outside. We'll see what happens.
Let's see here.
Oh, Henry says he's got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Well, no, is that MTD or is that Husqvarna on that? Oh, Klaus is back.
Hold on here.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Ken.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm on here real quick.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a windy blizzard snowstorm going on. So.
Yeah, I saw that. Pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's blowing like sideways.
Yeah, I'm only a little bit further north than Ken, but yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little windy. And just like you said, Ken, it was about 20 minutes ago. It was raining. I grabbed the mail, came back in, and my wife was like, "Is it starting to snow?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's really starting to snow."
How far are you guys from the
About
coast?
40 minutes apart.
Yeah, but
I'm
from-
10 miles inboard of the ocean or the sound. Yeah.
Okay. So you're getting Atlantic weather when it's best.
Yeah, I
So-
mean the storm. Let's see. I'm trying to look on radar now. Let's see what we got here. Let me zoom in. If you look at, let's see,
Hi, Henry. Yeah.
the blue
Nice.
dot is me, so we're right on the line of snow.
Yeah.
But it's
But
a lot of snow.
is that coming from inland or
Southwest.
southwest? Okay.
They ready?
Yeah, coming from
All right.
southwest.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's still probably let them cool off.
So, let's get out of solo.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So I didn't burn them?
I tried to do a test this morning with my earbud to see. You know how you guys heard me a few weeks ago in like the bathroom and stuff because I had the earbud in?
Uh-huh.
But for some
Yeah.
reason, today I did a test in my basement, figuring instead of spending $200 on a Rode mic, I got these Apple, what do they call it, Beat Pro, whatever.
Yeah.
They're decent earbuds, and they got a microphone in them. Okay, and that's probably what I'm using now because it's connected. But I did a test 15 feet away with the furnace running, and it sounded the same whether I was using the phone mic or 15 feet away. So maybe it didn't work. I don't know. Hey, here's Morton. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Morton, what's going on?
Hey, everybody.
How are
Hi,
you?
Morton.
Hey, Morton. Yeah, I'm not even doing small engine today. So that steering column I had to order. It should be here on Monday or Tuesday. And then just the guy just picked up his snowblower this morning. And then I had a propane exclusive generator. He kept it outside for God knows how long. And all the fuel lines, the carburetor lines all rotted away. And he's like, it doesn't start. I'm like, and it probably was only about a year and a half old, had no hours on it. Oil was clean. You know, it's a propane generator. I'm like, you left it outside. Look at all this. You left it outside. It's all sun damage. Here you go.
Yeah.
So
It's one of those things that really, really amazes me how people can spend, hundreds, thousands of dollars on equipment, and then they just treat it like crap.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I mean, good for me because
you're spending all that money. I mean, and people, I get it. If they're not mechanically inclined, I'm grateful to have that knowledge. But some people don't even know how to use a screwdriver, and it scares the crap out of me with the younger generation, especially. They just don't know how to do simple little things. You don't need to be a mechanic these days. I mean, that's why we have professionals, but at least, be somewhat capable instead greater than, sticks and paper clips and bubble gum,
Yeah.
My kid's been asking me to do a brake job, and I keep telling my son, I said, get the parts. So now today he's like, oh, can we do our brakes? I go, well, it's going to snow today. So today's out. I said, tomorrow, we got to be at grandma's at noon for corned beef and cabbage. And I said, I do my stream in the morning. I was like, when are we going to do this? I said, just pick up the parts. Nope.
Yeah. It's no, but I mean, if you've been flashing your credit card and you go away with it, I don't know, what does a good generator cost?
Depending on the size, maybe $700-800.
Yeah. You paid for it. It's hard to make $800.
And
then they just leave it out in the sun or the weather. I don't get it.
I don't get it. It drives me up the wall, but hey, it keeps us guys in business for fixing stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But
Ken, I got something. I got something you need to see.
Oh,
you're gonna like this. No. Let's see.
Hold on.
It's the chainsaw I made today. It's working now. It's running okay.
Nice.
See where it's made. Let's see if I can get it focused.
Was that an M216 or
the old West Germany? Yeah, there you go.
When it says West Germany, it's from before 89.
Yeah, before the wall came down. Yeah.
Gary, it's a 024 AV with heated handle.
Oh, nice.
Heated handle on a chainsaw?
Oh, they have it. Yeah, they got a little alternator in it to do it.
Oh yeah. Have a look at this. Have a look at this.
A lot of the loggers in the Midwest in the West have those.
And they have
there's the switch. Let's see if I can. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
You know, my wife and I, we were talking about horror movies and how chainsaws, like the chainsaw massacres. You know, it's not really, it's not even really
McCulloch. That was McCulloch, wasn't it?
McCulloch. Yeah,
I think he was McCulloch. Yeah.
I have a McCulloch. I have to go into I forget what model it is, but I was going to give it for free to a guy. I'm not going to do anything with it. It's got low compression, but I got to give him a quote UPS to send it down to him. I think he's in Maryland, and let him part it out and do whatnot. But there's an entire group of McCulloch enthusiasts. I think Ken, you told me about it because I was just going to go scrap it, and they're like, no, and to keep it. Because
the older ones, yeah, the newer McCullochs, which is like Ryobi, like home light Ryobi.
After Husqvarna bought McCulloch or the name, they don't go there. It's Chinesium, all of it.
Chinesium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
so Morton, what's going on? What are you working on?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, you were talking about that heated handle, and I've got an old Husqvarna from a good friend of mine. He just gave it to me.
Yeah, they have heated handles on some of those.
Yep.
Is there?
Wow.
There's a blue one.
What is that? A 266?
I don't know. There's no reading on it at all.
How about on the small on that side, on the chain side? There should be a silver tag on the chain brake side. Underneath the handle there, no? No, underneath the handle on the right-hand side. On the other side. Where the chain brake is. Underneath where the handle is, there's no silver tag.
I just can't believe that there would be a handle warmer for a chainsaw. I mean, unless
they had them a lot in the Pacific Northwest, Gary, because it was a big option back then. But Husqvarna did have them as an option, yeah.
Yeah.
But when Klaus said it, I just when I got this saw, it was torn apart, and I had to buy some rubber bushings, rubber mounts, or what do you call it, from a Chinese website. I don't want to buy the original Husqvarna. They have 800 kroner. No,
that's $100, $120.
Yeah, 170 kroner. Yes, and it was full function, and it really good working. And I have searched it down to late 60s. I mean, it was, and I found it in.
Nothing came out good, honey.
I found it in a video on YouTube where somebody was walking in a museum, and I saw there was standing something about 60s or something. So, and when I was putting it together, there's a blue wire in here.
Yeah, for the heater, for the hang. It is the heat wire.
Yeah.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, there's no contact for it.
Yeah, I think they call that an XPW in the W, or XPG or something. No, XPW for winter. That stands for the heated hand grip. So that's the model. It's probably a 266 or a 288 XPW.
I think on the steel, it's the SQ that signifies that it's got a heated handle. I think. I'm not sure.
Hey, George.
No, but I mean, it makes sense. If you're out there in wintertime and you're cutting wood all day, your hands tend to get, doesn't matter what gloves you wear, your hands tend to get a little cold. So it's pretty smart.
Yeah, even in late 60s, it's wild, I think. So.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. I got a very good friend. We talk a lot of such machines, and one day he said, "Yeah, it's just laying around. I don't got the time to make it, and you can do it." I wasn't sure. I know it's Husqvarna. It's expensive with parts, but then I get search and was looking some of the rubber bushings up, and I thought maybe. And then I talked to him. And said, yeah, I can maybe I can fix it. So, and then it runs really very, very good. Yeah, it does.
Well, I mean, if they're not if cylinder is good and you get your vacuum is intact, They are going to run great.
It-
This
it
one
has-
doesn't even. This one here, it doesn't even have a scratch in the bore. There's nothing. It just looks nice. So I think somebody took care of this one.
Yeah. When we see your videos, you always tell use the right oil, and you will never get in trouble. And I'm sure this has always been taken care of. So it was
I have
not completely
yeah.
torn apart. It was just the
a couple
with the
a couple of
chain
guys
and,
a couple of guys that comes here in the shop. They what do you call them, Ken? You know, the guys that takes down trees, that climb up and then cut them down from the top.
Arborists.
There you go. Yeah, arborists.
Yeah.
And I mean, they only use that either Steel's Moto Mix or the Aspen 2. Those saws will run years without service. They'll get a new air filter, but they'll run years without service. And when you take a 2-year-old plug out from a commercially used chainsaw, yes, you can tell it's worn, but there are no deposits. There's no overheating signs, nothing. And that's just, I don't know if you've seen it, but Mohamedic One did he had a trimmer in an Echo trimmer that had like a discoloration on the side of the piston. And he ran Steel's Moto Mix for, I don't know, an hour or so.
Yep.
It went away.
Wow.
The discoloring went away.
Well,
So
you're saying
it does-
some people bitch about the aftermarket fuel sometimes. I know Chicanica said she has customers that blow up engines with some of the canned fuel, depending on the type of fuel and all that.
She was talking about Steel's oil, wasn't she?
Something like that, yeah. But then she said some customers, the True Fuel. She's had people. She said has blown up engines with the True
But
Fuel.
you saw that from Terrell, that True Fuel.
Yeah,
That's not that's not an alkylate fuel.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah.
It's just a fuel without ethanol that they add. Yeah.
It's
Did
not
you
the
see
alkylate,
Did you see the packing chip test he did?
I didn't see the whole video yet. No.
Okay, he takes a sample of each fuel, right, and he puts like a styrofoam packing peanut.
Yep.
And he puts one in each, and every fuel over time disintegrates the packing
Styrofoam
material.
Yep.
Yeah, except for the Steel Moto Mix and the Aspen 2.
Because of the alkyd, the base.
Because it's a cleaner fuel. It's an alkylate fuel. It's very clean.
Yeah.
Probably very expensive to produce too. I did see that video. It's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, I use True Fuel all the time. I use the 4-cycle, and I do have the 50-to-1 and 40-to-1. But you know, on some of the snowblowers that I've seen them running too lean. So I guess you got to be careful. I mean, everyone's a mixologist when it comes to 2-cycle stuff. So it's just, even if you were to take the 4-cycle True Fuel, pour it into a gallon and put in your Moto Mix, make your own, that still would probably be more safe because you know how much oil you're putting in, so you don't burn up your equipment. But
it's like when I get something 2-stroke in, I never trust what the customer has in the tank. I empty it immediately. Just in case. I had a backpack blower come in that needed a piston, and I could tell he had an aftermarket mix because it was like a aquamarine blue color. I forget what brand that is, but one of them has that color. I think it's Husqvarna. And at first I was like, nah, I'm going to drain. So I did drain it, but then I put it in a junk piece of 2-stroke I had. It ran fine. It probably would have, but you do work to an engine and you have the customer's old fuel in there, and then you blow it the first go around. So it's like, nah, I ain't throwing out every bit of customer fuel.
I stay away from 2-cycle stuff because it's just not worth it. People blow it up and they're like, oh, what did I do
but
wrong?
Figure it this way. I had a backpack blower come in where the guy lent it to someone who straight gassed it. Okay. So the piston picked up a little bit of the ring stuck, the oil, a little bit of not scoring in the cylinder, but a little bit of pickup in the cylinder. Okay. So I went in there with a little bit of Scotch-Brite, took off the little bit of aluminum that was in the cylinder. No big deal. Piston cost me $13, and you could charge $150 for the repair. And it takes you 25 minutes. Not bad.
No, but I mean the old chainsaw I did today, I did it this morning here, and
I still
if a customer comes in, I'm gonna say
it's a pain, man.
I'm gonna say no. I won't do those repairs.
No.
But this one was part of a trade. The guy owns it. He did something for me. I'll do something for him, and then it's fine. But
that's the only time for the small engine business that we have. I mean, every time that my wife and I will get a call for a 2-cycle, like whether it be a leaf blower or a weed eater. I mean, chainsaws is one thing. And if it's not a steel or an Echo, I tell people it isn't worth the powder.
Yeah,
to
but
blow
Gary,
it down.
a $500-600 Red Max backpack.
Something like that, but I don't see those very often.
That's what this was. This was a Red Max
okay. So we're talking like a $600 backpack blower versus something,
Oh yeah, handheld $100. No, it's not.
Handheld $100, even a $200 backpack blower. Ryobi. I had there's a company here locally where I am, and 3 backpack blowers in quick succession.
Yep.
A couple falls ago, burnt them up, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
You found the Ryobis?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did 3 of them in a row a couple years ago. The short block was $75. Complete short block. So I charged the guy $150. He said, brand new, they're $250. He goes, I'd rather spend $150. It's a brand new short block, so it has the warranty, And I charged him $75 for labor, so $150, and he has 3 brand new blowers.
The only problem, the
3 blowers in less than a month.
Oh, I believe it. Those Ryobi short block, you put anything less than 40 or 50 to 1 oil in it, boom, they go.
Yeah.
After like 2 minutes, they go. Yeah. And then the people are like, oh shit, they drain it out, they put the regular mixed fuel here, but it's got the real, I don't know what happened. It's like, you straight gassed it, then you poured it out and you poured it doesn't. It doesn't,
especially when it comes to that small stuff. They think that it's a quick fix. Yeah. I tell people, like, even though I have it on our website that we service the 2-cycle stuff, it's just not worth the time. I'd rather get like a snowblower or a generator or a riding tractor. More money in it, and it's just something that we don't really need that extra revenue. It's more time consuming in the headache of actually taking it apart. I mean, there was a steel, I think it was a 216, a newer one. It's like a $400 saw. I was cleaning it up, and I was trying to take the flywheel off. I put the stopper in there, but because it was off on an angle, I popped the hole in the cylinder. So I'm like, crap. So I had to go and rebuild it. But after that, I said, what? It's a good steel. I learned how to do it, but I wouldn't do it for anything else.
Gary, do you have these? Hold on, let me show you. Where is it?
Andrew, on Simply Andrew, there's a guy in Arizona that has the Italian Tecumseh 2-stroke on a tiller. I gave him your name. He's in Arizona somewhere. He can't find the Tecumseh TC engine carburetor that has the air vane. I told him to rebuild it or send it to you to rebuild it. So maybe you'll hear from the guy. Hold on, Klaus.
Let's see if I can get. Do you have these, Gary?
Yeah.
What's that? Piston stop?
Yep. It's a steel piston stop.
That comes in the kit normally. You get a kit on Amazon. It's got 2 of those, a white one, a black one, and all those red piston compressors.
Yeah. And it's plastic. So it kind of lies on top of the piston.
Yeah, I got the rotary kit. Yeah. I got the rotary kit for it.
Yeah.
But
because the metal ones, these here, they are dangerous.
If you don't do it right, I've popped holes in pistons.
Yeah, I've done that too. But I have that same tool as well.
I mean, nothing beats rope, but you got to watch it get into the transfers. I've had too many. How many times a customer come in? Oh, it's all jammed up now. Yeah, they had the piston on bottom dead center put into the transfers, and then it's all tangled up and a nightmare.
Yeah.
I can't get that out. So
that's a classic.
Very cool.
We got in the basement. We got.
That's good stuff. Next time we'll have to do a live from the basement, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm going to jet off here. Good to see everyone, and we'll see everyone soon. Hey, everyone.
All right, take it easy, Gary.
Thanks, bud. Bye.
Oh.
Hey, thanks for having me in.
What's going on?
Freezing to death out there today.
Hey, Bill.
Chris, I got Chris in the basement. Chris, you're under 18. I can't have you up on panel because I got a message from YouTube saying I'll get in trouble if I have you on my stream. I apologize. You can be in the chat, but as far as being live, they looked at one of my videos. You had said how old you were, and I got a shame on you. Don't do that anymore.
I don't understand that, Ken, because you're allowed. But I mean, you're allowed to have a YouTube channel when you're 16, right?
Oh yeah.
But you can't be on live streams.
Well, the thing is, they say though. Remember how I used to have Christian Siegler on at the end of my stream every time? But as long as it's just him, nobody else in the background, no adults, no nothing, and he's talking about something technical like he does, that was okay. But being part of it with us as adults, they don't want you to do that. Something about it, the interaction with adults on camera, they were saying.
Everybody pays for the few bad people.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it though.
Yeah.
They said to me, they reviewed one of my videos. It was like 2 or 3 lives I did ago. And Chris, and I love Chris. We talked. We one morning, it was just him and I for a little while because no one else was on. I was doing a very early Duchess, and we were just talking about stuff like that. But then he had mentioned his age. Someone had mentioned, and actually he said his age. Then he said his address and some other stuff, and got into stuff. So they went into that and said, no, sorry, you're not allowed. So I do apologize, Chris, but that's YouTube police.
Is that YouTube or is it StreamYard?
No, it's actually YouTube because to try to do the monetization, they did they put limited and then they go through some of the video before they give you full monetization.
Look at the teenagers that just popped in here. You can't have him here either then. Yeah.
What's the snow doing up your way, Henry? Is it snowing like crazy?
Yeah, it's starting to come down pretty good.
Yeah, here too. Well, actually, it's starting to stick here. We probably got ½ inch on the ground now.
Yeah.
But Sparky's here. Let me see. I'm missing some of the chat. But again, Chris, I do apologize. Definitely be in the chat, say hello to us and everything else. But last time I did get sort of a pee-pee slap, so I just want to make sure I'm valid and don't want to screw up my monetization.
Yeah.
So.
Here in the expensive end of the Denmark, we are at 3 degrees warm. How about you, Klaus? You are freezing, right? In Jylland?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's the same.
Below zero.
So hold on.
Yeah, now,
Oh no, it's a balmy. What? 5.6 degrees. 5.6 degrees.
Yeah, so we're right at a little above freezing. What are we?
But yeah.
So just above freezing. But
I won't say anything. It's 42 degrees here now. It's warm here.
Well, no, it was 50. It was 54 degrees this morning. It was actually in the 50s, but it just all of a sudden it started raining.
42 degrees is cold.
Yeah.
It's
you guys
weather,
get like
right?
60. You get like 60-degree swings during the day in Texas.
Yeah. It's we were actually in Tampa. Came back yesterday in Tampa, Florida. So when you go from 86 degrees to coming home, and when you land, it's 29 degrees. It's kind of rough.
Yeah.
As they say, wear your warmest shorts.
There you go.
Hey, we got a friend over there in the UK. That's all he does is wear shirts all year round, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Dick's Mowers, small engine repair.
Now, I only go shorts in the summer. Long pants go away the minute the sun comes up warm.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about summer is shorts. I mean, can't wait.
Last time I was on your live stream. Can you remember I was working a lot of things in my garage here.
They're all caught up now?
Yeah, I have been doing some things.
Now, wait, do you have a shop like Klaus, though? Let me see your floor. No, you're all right. No, you're pretty good. You're pretty
not
good.
Bad. Not bad.
Not bad. You can't see my floor in my shop, but that's okay. Yeah.
This is the thing I've been working on.
Oh, what's that?
No, yeah. This is my workbench.
Oh, there you go. What is that? Stainless steel?
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that? An old restaurant sink? Restaurant table?
No. I was in Jylland last year. Actually, on the Danish version of Craigslist, I found this plate. It was in the bottom of a trailer. Actually, it's 1.5 millimeter thick.
Anyway.
We have used it to save the trailer for driving around with things. And I bought it, and I just cut out the things in the corners and made it to fit the table. And then I drove down at the harbor nearby here, and there's a blacksmith down there. He got a bender, and we bended this plate and I got to weld it over in that corner, and I got to weld it.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Just a 4x8 sheet of that here in the U.S. right now. A 4x8, Henry, correct me if I'm wrong. A 4x8 a sheet of stainless is probably about what, $1,100-$1,200?
But yeah, probably. I was going to say 15. Yep.
Yeah, even so. Hey, K series Kohler, what is that? A K301? What is that?
No, it's a 341.
Ooh, 16 horse. Nice.
Yes. It's the same engine that I got on my Aaron's garden tractor. So.
Oh, what do you got? A GT16?
No, it's not. It's 16H.
Oh, hydrostatic.
Yes, and I got one there.
Now, question though: count the fins. Count the number of fins on the cylinder block. There should be 12 fin. If you got a 13, then you're lucky.
Yeah, 13.
13.
Ooh, 13 fin means it's a thicker cylinder bore. You can go bigger with the piston than normal. The 13 fin are used in tractor pulling. They normally come with a 12 fin. The 13 fin are special. They're heavy duty. So that's cool. Yeah, 13 fin is a very heavy duty one.
This one got a little issue.
Uh-oh.
Locked up. Oh yeah, broken rod. No big deal.
No, not broken rod, but too much space in the end of the what it's called, the
end play.
Oh, the bearing end play on the connecting rod.
Yeah,
I'm not connecting rod. Yeah. It has to be rebuilt. So
that's easy fix though. But if it's a 13 finner, that's a keeper.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's maybe it's only a 12 horse. Oh, sorry. Maybe. I mean, it's a 12 horse. My dad has bought it, and it should only be a 12 horse. That one.
Wait, the one you're pointing to is a 12 horse?
Yeah, the starter is up. It's up here.
But they never made 13 fin 12 horses. That's why I'm curious.
Okay.
You sure there's 13 fins? Don't count the fin on the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
Bingo.
I've never heard of a 13 fin other than a 16 horse. Wow.
Okay.
Wait, how many? Wait, here's the thing. How many head bolts on the head? Should be 9 if it's a 10, 12, or 14.
This is true nerdy stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ken, he's familiar with those motors like the
9. Okay, yeah, 9 is a 10 through a 14. Okay, so it is. I've never seen a 13 fin in the.
How do you know all this stuff, Ken?
Kohler K was my first engine I ever worked on, and I have parts. I could probably build 15 of those right now from parts in my basement. I used to do garden tractor pulling when I was younger. So, but
I don't know. It's
cool.
I mean, but when you work on also the newer Kohlers, I know that some of the Curtis they get a lot of crap from.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you got? A brace?
But if you treat them right,
Ooh,
I think it's a nice engine. I mean, when you look at it with the counterbalance stuff inside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the old ones you have to watch what kind of angle you're on because you starve it with the flipper dipper for the oil. What are you doing with the 2-horse, Mort?
What
are you doing with the 2-horse?
I got it really cheap.
Morton, you gotta make it look like this. You gotta make it look like this.
No, not like Klaus's and not like Anders'.
Oh, look at that! There you go.
Money for that.
Museum quality.
Yeah.
But
I like that muffler too. That little muffler.
I have to. The thing is, everybody in Denmark that's watching Klaus, right? Mm-hmm. They know he got a great table. Okay. Mm-hmm. Everybody that's watching Klaus, and when Klaus just made that movie of that 2-horse, I just got a thought. I need to get a 2-horse.
So it's because of Klaus that you got it.
So I did like this. I did like this and put my camera like here's about, and then I lowered my voice a little and said, "Hej alle sammen. Det er ikke Hobby Motor." And then there was some response on it.
Morton, that 2-horse, what year is it made? Can you see that on the side of it?
One.
Because
You guys make me jealous because I just threw one away not long ago.
The first two digits. Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not the only one I got.
But the thing is, the one that I restored here was gray as well, and it was 1970.
Oh, it's
January 6, 1970. I bet that thing is very, very close to the same.
It's probably stamped on the shroud to the left of where
it
it
is.
says model.
It's right to the left of the sticker.
It's standing in there, but I can't see it for the light.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you that it's not the only one I got.
Oh.
But
hold tight. There's another one there. And don't be seasick.
Wow.
I got another one there. And then I got this one.
I was gonna say they're usually on tillers, right? That's about all they're good for, right?
Yeah.
I mean, tiller engines are always nice to get a hold of because they have never been worked hard. I mean, the transmission, the ratio is so low that the engine is never overworked on a tiller.
No, because they're only used for a couple hours a season.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, and also the I mean, they never bog down, do they? The ratio for the belt from the engine to the gearbox.
Oh yeah, such a good ratio. You'll never wear it out.
It's much worse with a mower. People have tendency to rev the mower high. So but
they don't like that.
This is a little special thing. I got it with a Westwood S1600H.
These guys don't know what Westwood is, Morten. They don't know. They don't know. It's a UK brand.
It's a UK. And a racing bike. And I kept the garden tractor, and I made it so I could mow the lawn for the community. And I sold the bike. I bought them for 1,400 kroner, and I sold the bike for 1,300. So I paid 50 kroner for that and 50 kroner for the mower, actually. And this runs so good, I can't even bear to sell it. It's unbelievable. I've never run a bricks that runs so well, and I always hated bricks, always. But it has been standing 3 meters from what it's called, from and a place you put your things in so it stands dry. It was standing outside for 4 years, and when I got it, I just put a little gas on, and I didn't even make a YouTube video about it. It was meant to, but it was running so good, and I can't be able to say it. It's really a keeper. It is. Cool. So I've really been overwhelmed about this. So.
Hey Wayne, I'd like to see. Usually if you can get some pictures of that shop teacher and the kids that are learning small engines, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore around here. They used to have small engine classes and stuff at night. A friend of mine who's in his 90s now, who taught me a lot, he used to teach at the local high school. They would give you a decent amount of money for what they call adult ed, after school education or whatever. And the problem is he'd have a small engine class and everyone would bring their beat up mower or trimmer, and it turned into a fix-it shop. Not really a small engine classroom. I mean, he did show them how to fix things, but it was by the end of the class, everyone who was in class got their equipment fixed for free. So, you're paying $100 to take a class, and you end up getting it fixed. Go ahead.
Here in my neighborhood, there's a group of young guys. I don't know what they're like 16, 18 years old, and they all do small engines, and they will soup up a mower to make it go faster and pulling and all that. Every piece of equipment or tool that I don't use anymore, if I buy something better or newer, I hand over to them, because
cool.
I think it's amazing that they want to spend time doing it. And,
yeah, I have a neighbor next to me. I'm going to rebuild the engine for the tractor for him, and he's young. He's maybe 14, but he's not really. He seems like he's into it, but then he's not. He'd rather be playing basketball. But I'd love for him to say, "Hey, let's do this," because he's got a decent sized garage and basement and all. And I said, "It'd be perfect. You know, we can. I'll bring my tools over and we'll go for it." But we'll see.
I mean, I have subscribers writing me and asking, "How do you get into repairing small engines?" Step 1. Move away from the PlayStation.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Go buy something cheap and see if you can make it run. If you can't, find out why, and you learn something. Simone, there we go.
Yeah, Simone, you're
Simone, you got to get away from that.
No, but how many YouTubers? I mean, look at Ali and Bro and those guys. They are heavy gamers. I mean, they're really. They're
I
really
don't game as
into
much as I used to. I don't game as much as I used to. Nowhere near. I used to be glued to the damn thing between around 2008, 2011.
Yeah, my son is like that now. My son will be up till 4 or 5 in the morning, because he doesn't get out of work till midnight. But he'll be on there till 4 or 5 in the morning. He just got PlayStation 5, 6, whatever the new one is.
5 is the newest one.
Yeah, he just got. Oh, well, here we go. Hold on, let me see.
What's the code on it?
The code.
What's it start with?
Yeah. Let's have a look at it.
Pull it back a little bit. Pull it back a little bit. Pull back toward you, a little bit toward you. No, the other side. The code.
Oh, wait.
74? No. Hard to see. Rub your finger underneath the word code, Morton. Rub your finger underneath the word code. It's those first 2 digits.
Yeah.
74.
74.
74.
So you got points in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
74. Oh, that's 4 years younger than mine. But it's probably exactly the same engine. That's why you gotta love brakes.
You got spark on it, Morton? Remember my video? Wet your fingers, hold it on the spark plug. Just remember. Means got spark. Got spark. There you go. You got spark. Yeah,
I actually the one I restored, I converted into electronic ignition because it's just, I mean, the coil costs the same, and then you have to get new points and condenser.
Conductivity. That's all it's about. the tools that God gave you.
Yeah. Taste it. Taste it.
That's it.
I still
Drink
remember
it.
being
Just
13 years old and pushing a lawnmower that had the spark plug in the back in the rain and putting my foot against that spark plug to try to get it out of a thick piece of grass. And I sat down in the yard.
That's just
crazy. Hey, Tommy.
I hate getting electrical shock. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, it's
the ones
not.
that kill me are the little 2-stroke ones. I had I did a video. I had a steel chainsaw or an Echo chainsaw, whatever it was, and it had a little teeny hole in the spark plug boot. And I was using my hand to hold down on one where I go like this. And it found me, and it was like,
Yeah.
Oh, I got a sticker in the post today.
From Eliminator.
All right.
Cool.
Oh yes, Wayne, you're my bad conscience because you wrote me and I haven't replied yet. I'm sorry, Wayne. I'll get to it shortly.
And I got a business card as well, but it's a long way away.
A little bit. Yeah, just a ferry ride. No big deal.
Yeah. Very cool though.
There you go.
I can't remember where our eliminated performers were. They located in Canada?
Canada.
Toronto, I think.
Oh,
Toronto,
so they're on the left side, right? Is Toronto left?
Yeah.
That's on the East Coast.
Coast,
East Coast.
Is it East Coast?
East side. East side.
Toronto is East Coast. Yeah.
East Coast.
The funny thing, when the envelope turned up, I pulled it out of the letterbox, and it had a boot print on it. So it's been on the floor at some point, and somebody stood on it, which is nice.
Yeah, that happens.
Wow. What day did you send it? That literally came through today. That's impressive. So should I put that on TC or should I create a wall in my shed?
Well, what do you do with TC though? Is that only certain stickers, or how you doing that?
No, everything has gone on TC so far. But when I run out of space, I have to start another window maybe. Nah, it'll go on TC. It'll go on TC.
Along Lake Erie. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. So you're right.
I think I'm the only person who puts their stickers on their car.
No, I thought Allie did. Didn't Allie do it on the bumper of his Audi or something?
Oh, I don't know then. I've not seen
Allie
that one.
had a few of them, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out.
A week ago. That's
1 week ago. Wow, that is fast.
The quickest I ever got anything from UK was Scotty Daniel in 3 days.
Wow.
His stickers came in exactly 3 days. I couldn't believe it.
I just checked it.
Sorry, go on.
I just checked the shipment from UCAN, and it still says in transit.
Oh.
I sent.
Yeah, because you saw Conquer got it a week ago.
Yeah,
and in fact, then he drop shipped over to Sharon and Martin. So I'm all done with them. Now it's just you.
Yeah.
Well, I sent a sticker last Tuesday to Greg in Australia, and it still hasn't got there yet.
Didn't you say it cost a little bit extra for the Australian?
£6, £6.50.
So that's just for one sticker in an envelope?
That's just for one. Well, basically one letter. One letter.
Yeah. Wow.
It still hasn't arrived yet, but it's South Australia. It's got to get to.
Now, do you get tracking for that money, or no? It's just first
class.
It's
tracking only, but it's not signed for.
Oh, okay.
We do have a signed for method where you can track it online. You can see the signature online once it's been signed.
That's just for divorce paperwork. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm just hoping
I've been waiting for your sticker, Simone, for 6 months now.
Oh, shut up.
Still waiting.
It's only
remember, Henry, away. Your truck comes my direction as well. So
it could.
To be honest with you, not many people have got my stickers, so they're a bit of a rarity.
I think I've got maybe 7 or 8 left. I sent you the majority of what was left over, Simone, last time.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go, Simone. Raise the price because they're less in circulation.
At the moment, my circular ones they're free, but the ones on the Teespring, which are the same as on the mug here, they're
what are they with shipping?
I forget how much they are now.
I think it's like what, 5-6 pounds with shipping,
something like that. I don't I don't earn hardly anything. I think I've sold a mug.
Oh yeah.
I was actually looking into it, Simone, about the drop shipping thing, particularly on T-shirts, because I've had people asking me over the last 6 months. Oh, do you sell T-shirts? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I was looking into it, and whenever you start inquiring about prices, they kind of get a little because I mean you don't make anything.
all I know is I got this one here for free. I don't know, somebody sent me this one.
You got one of those, have you? So do I.
Henry was cleaning out the truck. He goes, "Here, take one of these." Well, he didn't know anybody as fat as me, so I won. You know?
No. In my household, Hank, your T-shirt is sought after. I kind of have to protect it because the girls they want to use it as 90s because it's such a nice quality.
That's what Mick's wife uses it as.
Yeah.
Ray, that's what I did, Ray. My shop door going into my shop is all stickers now.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Tommy Hammond. So
okay, it's 5:30 here, guys, and I think I have a hand in doing dinner. So
well, you'll be on Conkers later, right? On Conkers.
That's my plan. Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's only 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. So, guys, hopefully I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Take care.
Bye, Tom.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.
I've been watching a new channel. Well, it's probably not new, but it's new to me. Joe Daddy.
Joe Daddy.
Was that in the UK or here?
No, he's in the States. He's got Mustangs and such.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good channel.
Yeah,
cool.
He goes live on a Thursday for an hour before Ali Mac. So
I had a 64.5 Mustang convertible. 260, and
Yeah,
I rolled it over.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm not going to touch it. I've got Corvettes.
yeah.
Ooh.
I never rolled a car over, but I crashed a motorcycle. That was
Yeah,
snog.
but which gen Corvette?
Oh, hang on.
He's got the, what do you call it? The $150,000 one. The
Oh, like
From the racetrack.
67 427.
there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
The
nice.
NASCAR.
Yeah, it's sort of a beast.
oh, that's the Indy. Well, that's the Indy one, right? The Indy pace.
Yes,
car?
the Indy one.
What year was that? 93,
98.
98. Okay.
Yeah, I had quite a few of them, and I found that one at an auction. Just had to own it.
Yeah, those series of vets are pretty reasonable right now in price. They're not compared to like the C4s and C3s and all that.
It depends on the car. Collectors for Corvettes are kind of fussy. It's like the one I had before this was I went from California to Mississippi just to buy it because it was a white 6-speed and what they call a pop top, which is a convertible. It has a fiberglass top that you can remove the entire top. But it was a 6-speed convertible with the fiberglass option. And that one was 15 grand more than the same exact car without that option.
Wow.
I wonder what Chicanix paid for hers. The red one.
Yeah, she bought that one for her husband. I know.
Yeah.
A
I'm trying to
Corvette?
think. There's a Corvette that I really like, and I can't think which one it is.
I don't know. I like the old Stingrays, the
Yeah,
60,
it's the Stingray.
Yeah.
63 to
Yeah.
67.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm
Stingray.
going to get rid of this one for one I could put side pipes on. This one wouldn't have side pipes.
The only problem is, it's funny. A friend of mine has one. He's got a fuel injected 65, and the thing is, it rides like crap. I mean, even though it's all restored and everything, the technology back then, I mean, every little
It's
bump
horrible.
and it just rides like garbage. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it sounds
fun.
like-
It's not like the whole thing's going to fall apart,
Exactly.
I mean, it's worth $100,000. It's fully restored, but it drives like a Hyundai drives better,
Yeah.
But in its day, it was a beast.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Well, even today, though, just seeing it and hearing it and smelling it is what I love, because you can smell the exhaust, and
Yeah.
there's nothing like the smell of old, petrol coming out of an old V8.
Yeah, it burns up a lot of the gas, but not all.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, don't talk about fuel.
Mr. Palmer's here. Hello, Tim.
Is it that one?
But yeah, I could be in my basement fixing stuff, but nah, why not?
It's
Henry,
cold.
snowing still there? It's just barely snowing here.
It's coming down in buckets.
Yeah. Now it's like a very fine powdery mist.
Oh, we got rain here at the moment.
Well, we had drizzle, fog, drizzle, torrential
That's
rain,
all right.
snow. So all on the same day.
All the rooftops are
That's the
white.
one I like.
About an inch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, those are
that
nice.
would take
Those
some
are
side pipes. That's a gorgeous car.
Yeah, beautiful. I love the
Yeah,
shape of
especially
that
Yellow,
one.
which is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you get the LT1 or something.
Beautiful car.
Yeah, but you got to lay down in them to drive them.
Yeah, a bit like a
Nice
Formula
and
One
low.
car.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I've sat in what was it? It was white. I know that. I went to a classic car show around about 2016, and it had a T-bar across the top.
Yeah.
It was 1980s sports car. It was it could have been
Well, like a Firebird or Trans Am or Camaro.
could have been, yeah.
Wait, what's your cat doing?
My cat. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
no, I'm looking
cleaning
at
it.
Giorgio. With it.
Yeah. She's giving it a bit of a wash.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned the cat.
She doesn't purr very much.
Mine purrs too much for attention.
She literally only does it when she cuddles into me when she wants attention. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
see, our cat doesn't like to cuddle. She'll sleep between your legs or something, but you go up to it and like try and bring it next to you. It's not having any part of that. I don't know why.
Yeah, she's not interested.
Yeah.
Completely different to my previous cat, but she's quite clever in other ways.
Mm.
She plays fetch. She'll stand up on her back legs. Yeah, and she's
It's
completely
on me, I
crazy.
promise.
She's
You can hear my
chasing
car when I'm
toys.
driving.
Morton, what do you got? Tire changing today?
Yeah, it's on the Massey Ferguson you saw up there. So it needs equal tires. Not
now you got tubes or no?
No, I got those two from a good friend of mine. I just got them. He don't want anything for them. And I could take the best of them and put on that mower. And then
What do you have a tire changer, or do you just use screwdrivers or spoons? Ah, there you go, tire spoons. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they are not so big.
I was going to say those are miniature spoons. My spoons are like 3 feet. Yeah. But my dealer, charges me like $6 to change one. I said, you know what? For that kind of money, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah, but the Massey Ferguson out there, I got a good deal in it. That way that I'm fixing it for him as cheap as possible.
Mm-hmm. What model is it, Mort? What model? Like an MF?
It's 35 something.
Oh, an MF35 or a T35?
No.
MF38 15. All right, so it's a 15 horse 38-inch deck. Okay.
No.
15 and a half horse. Yeah.
Cooler.
Yeah. Briggs, right? Oh no, Kohler. Ooh. Oh, that's the infamous motor that we love to hate.
Love to hate?
The Courage motor.
Why?
I found it.
Well, put it this way: if you take up the shroud, we call that the bathtub engine. All right, because the way the block is situated, it's like a bathtub. If you take off the shroud, all the bolts along the front of the engine, which says the word Kohler, make sure those are torqued down. They loosen up. They work their way up. They hit the flywheel, and they crack the block and blow the engine.
That's right.
I know that. Many years ago, I worked in a place where they fixed up tractors and mowers and like that. They were standing a Kohler Courage like this in the corner in a case, and it was blown up in the case, in the crankcase. It was what do you call it?
Yeah, crack. Usually they crack by the starter.
Yeah. And I got it in a few years, 8 years maybe.
Yeah, when they run great. They are decent engines. It's just that flaw they have by not Loctiting those screws. You know,
you can have that welded up, and it won't be a problem. You know.
Henry's been working on welding one of those up for a few years now.
Yeah.
So.
No, I've done one already. You know, but the one that
Klaus had a video with one of those engines. And when I had that engine about 8 years, I just threw it away. I didn't even. I don't ever got the time to make that big of a repair. So
I've had a car like that.
I kept the bolts and
86
and all that. And I saw Klaus's video about such an engine.
Yep.
And then I knew why it was blown up.
Yeah.
And then I talked to Klaus, and we talked about it a lot. And then I took all my bolts and gave them to Klaus, because sometimes there's one missing, as he was saying. Sometimes there's one missing, and when you buy a machine in, and there's one missing, and you have to pay 20 kroner for one bolt to just put it in. And he was happy to have them. So
yeah,
cool.
I'll send them a load.
I just have to make a service on it, and he have to use it. What you call it, the space in front of your house where you park your cars.
Driveway.
Yeah. Your driveway, your big driveway in Denmark. Sometimes you can park 7 cars in there. Yeah.
Wow.
The man got like that, and he just so I was hard to think it, and he just drive around in there with it and with his trailer and picked up weeds and so on. So he don't mow with it. So it just have to the driving. So yeah, it's a little fix. Yeah, but
so Simone, you want to put that picture back up?
It's actually on one of my videos.
Because that looked like an 84 to 86 or whatever.
It's a Corvette because basically I did a slideshow. Oh, hang on. I did a slideshow, but I'll let it play.
Yeah, because they didn't have any Corvettes in 83. Ooh,
double-decker bus.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks like an 84,
Yeah.
85.
It's 85, 86.
It doesn't have the brake light, though, so it's either 4 or 5.
Yeah, those were the ugliest ones they built.
They were, really, yeah. They're all plastic. Everything's plastic.
Yeah, really
they look
plastic.
like spaceships. Oh, it does have third brake light, so it's 86. That's 86.
Yeah.
Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta. That was my first car, Mark 1 Ford Fiesta. 1.1 Popular Plus. 19. Oh, God, what year was that? BSA 962Y was the registration.
But you don't remember the year.
83, I think it was.
Wow.
Not long before the Mark. Yeah, not long before the Mark II came out.
Yeah.
That video is Mount Edgecombe down in Cornwall, which is not far from me. Every single year, apart from the last 2, of course, they do a classic UK and a classic American show.
Oh,
wow. So yeah, you get.
Is that where Conquer is? Is Salisbury, Cornwall, or is that totally different?
No, that's further up. I think that's Devon. No, sorry, not Devon. Dorset.
Dorset.
Wherever those stones are, the Stonegate.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. Yeah, that's further up north. Well, actually, further east. Yeah, I've got quite a few nice US cars.
Yeah, Mustang. Yep, 65 or 6.
This is back in the day when I just took screenshots and made a video out of photos.
Sort of like yours, Henry, right?
Yeah, well, 64 and a half had the 260 with the generator instead of an alternator.
I like that truck.
Like a 55 Chevy.
Yeah, unfortunately, glass is reflective, and it's.
I was going to say it mirrors, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ferrari.
Trans Am.
Ooh, there you go, Bandit Trans Am.
I do like that.
Version of that car.
Yeah, those are fun cars.
Yeah. Lovely color, this one though.
Yeah, 77, 78. Yep.
Firebird. Trans Am.
Yep. Yeah, that was more of a chick color, the blues. Ooh, T-Bird, 62, 63.
Yeah. Did you know there were 7 T-Birds made completely out of stainless steel? And
Oh yeah, for the show circuit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel free to check the video out there. You're more than welcome.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's quite an old film, but 2017.
Interesting.
Yeah, very plasticky that. I thought it was so much plastic.
Especially when they're left outside and the mice get to them, forget it.
And there's nothing like when a light bulb goes out in one of those dashboards. I had that happen. It's a 4-hour project.
Yeah, $2,000 at the dealer to replace a light bulb. Yeah.
That's a ZR1. I didn't realize it was a ZR1. Or ZR1, sorry.
ZR1, yeah.
ZR1, yeah. Boats, Ford Fiascos. Yeah, we had the Fiestas here. They were teeny cars back then.
Oh, it was sweet.
Now they're so expensive. I mean, the newer ones, I guess they're high performance RS and all these different designations, but they're like 30, 40 grand. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, well, we used to go on Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark 1 Fiestas now. They go for good money. They really do. I paid £600 for my first Fiesta.
Did you answer Boots about how much snow you got, Ken?
Yeah, I told him about an inch.
No, okay.
It's not much on the ground, really not much. I mean, it's still snowing, but it's like dusty snow,
Thanks, DNR.
Not much right now. Just enough to make it crazy outside where the roads, I'm sure they're salting the crap out of them. So.
It's going to freeze tonight, so.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And it's wet. So.
Although next week it's going to be 50s, I think. Hey, JP.
Yeah.
I think it started to warm up a little bit over here, but not a lot. And it's chucking it down rain outside today.
Actually, the groundhog, I saw him today in the backyard. So he woke up.
Yeah, my mother found crocuses in her backyard already. So that means, spring's on the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, in my garden, during the summer, there's crickets everywhere.
Hey, Pete. Well, did you see Bruce Pender's video on the crickets down in Mexico?
No.
He had a cricket that kept him up like all night, so he went on a Terminator mission to get rid of the cricket.
Oh, my previous cat, when she was in the garden, she didn't notice them at first, and all of a sudden she'd just gone mental and just run away from all these crickets. At least I think they're crickets.
Hey, Arch, no snow in Long Island? Yeah, you missed it.
I found one in the house once as well. I was like, how it got in the house, I don't know.
Oh, you can't shut them up either.
Yeah. Did you see Archie's last video on the snowblower?
Yeah, the Toro. When was that? During the blizzard, right? Because it was a ton of snow on the ground.
He had a lot of snow there.
Yeah, that was that last big storm we had.
Yeah.
So hopefully nothing left this year.
I'm gonna drop out now. So
all right, Mort.
Yeah. Hope to be back another Saturday.
All right. If not, later on, Top Conquer's going on in about 2.5 hours. So if you're around, he's on for 2 hours today.
Yeah, but I don't got the time that late. So
no, that's all right.
Yeah,
no problem.
I'm sorry. So, but I hope to drop in another Saturday.
No problem. And I'm usually here. Usually my time is Sunday morning around let me see, 8 in the morning my time. So around 1, 2 o'clock your time on Sunday morning is when I'm usually on.
Yeah.
But either way, good seeing you.
But with the time change, it's going to be different.
I know. We're going to be an hour ahead tomorrow, so it'll be an hour before for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, Mort. Have a good one. Take care.
Take care, Mort.
Everybody.
Twice in one day, though, Ken. It's not bad.
I'm just bored. I don't feel like going down to shop and getting dirty right now.
I think I'm the only person on earth that actually likes the time change when it goes earlier.
I like it where it's lighter later, only because I get home from work at 4. I have 4 hours because I do a lot of my work outside in the driveway, so I can work and not have to worry about sunlight. Now you go into work, it's dark. You come home, it's dark. It's terrible.
Yeah.
When it's here in the summer, in the middle of summer, with the time change, it gets dark at about 9:05, 9:10 at night.
Wow. Yeah, here it's about 8:30.
Oh,
hey, guess who's here? Mick is here. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
I'll hopefully be finishing my video on my Kawasaki soon.
Oh, cool.
Finally got the new oil strainer.
I think Henry was saying Big John's coming back tomorrow or Monday from his cruise.
He'll be back 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about his cruise.
Yeah, he sent us a few. Wait, I think I got a picture. He sent me a couple of pics of the cruise ship. It was a hell of a ship, too. What the hell is it? John Klein. Here we go. Where is it? I guess he stole some internet time off of somebody. Where is it here? Or maybe it's Instagram. I don't know. John. There we go. Big John. Where is it? Oh, I gotta find it. He's actually online now. Let me see if. Hold on. I'm saying hello to John now. Let's see if he's there. I'm hitting. Oh, wait a minute. On Instagram, it says photo with an arrow next to it.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it, but it's not coming up. Did they disappear?
No, there should be. If it's. Oh, hang on. It might have gone into.
It's got a triangle with the word photo next to it. He sent me a photo of the ship, and I'm hitting it, and nothing's happening. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, he's responding back to me now. I just said hello.
Oh, I heard back from somebody in the Mark III Cortina Owners Club, and he's found an axle that I need for the car.
Oh, cool.
It's £150.
Nice. Oh, did you ever work on your air cleaner or whatever?
Yeah, I gave it a clean. It's absolutely filthy. That's the axle.
Yeah, but what do you need? A rear end cover or something for that?
I need the whole axle.
Okay.
The air cleaner. There's a bit of damage underneath it. Did you see the video?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The little car show video.
Simone, what was that channel I sent you, Simone, this morning? What was that channel? Boats is asking. Something with the .co.uk. What was it called? Something welder.
Well, is it weld.com?
No, the one I sent you in the UK, that big welder channel.
Oh, hang on. It's in my emails, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's see. Oh, no, that's Chamber of Understanding.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on.
Sorry.
I think I got it. Wait a minute. I'm looking up the email here. Understanding.co.uk. Here.
Oh.
It was an article on, it's called Chamber of Understanding is the website. Yeah. And it had talking about that welder and hold on. It's called understanding.co.uk. That's the website. It's called Chamber of Understanding. And if you just type in SIP MIGMATE, it'll come up with the article.
Yeah, I've saved that. I'll have a look at it a bit more later. But yeah, I've got some front shock absorbers to collect as well because they need to be changed. But yeah, not in this weather.
Yeah, Big John seeing if he could steal some internet to come on.
Why not?
Yeah, all the photos John sent me on Instagram are gone. It just has a triangle and the word photo, and there's nothing there.
That's weird. Strange.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's deleted from his end, they might not come up again.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Because I found out with WhatsApp, if somebody deletes the photo on their end, then you can't view it anymore.
Yeah. Huh.
Unless you've previously downloaded it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, he sent me photos too, and I don't have any of them.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, just the word photos there. I don't see it. Huh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I wonder, what does he have to? He has to pay for internet or something on there, Hank?
I don't know. Probably
because he's saying he has to steal internet time. So I wonder if it's something you got to pay for on the.
No, that's his sister-in-law's internet, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or his wife's sister or something like that.
I had a proper photo taken of the car when I went to the show last weekend.
Oh, there you go.
It'd be a fun little runaround car.
Yeah.
You got to do more on when the weather gets better, do some more on the road videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the last video I did, I had a few mishaps on the way and on the way back.
But you got to get like Pete, where you got to go through the drive-through and you got to do all that stuff with the music.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, but I've got nobody to go with me and nobody.
What about Chris? What about Chris?
He's miles away. He's closer to Pete than I am. Yeah.
Why? Who's close to you? Nobody's close to you?
Nobody.
Oh.
Nobody.
Well,
really.
No. Isn't Andrew close to you?
Andrew?
Small engine Andrew? I thought he was in Devon.
I have no idea where he is. No idea at all.
He said Devon, so.
Yeah, Devon's a big place.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. It's a big county.
Oh.
I have no idea where he is. No idea at all.
You just got to watch, though. He's so young, you might get arrested for assaulting a minor. So.
Yeah.
Anywho, he asked for a link, but then he didn't come up.
Oh.
Yeah, Andrew, small engine there. I'll put the link out again. I don't know who else is out there. Control. Boom. There's the link again for anybody lurking. But we got Conquer coming up in about 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So 7 o'clock your time.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, when the weather warms up, I'll be able to, get some of the projects underway again.
Oh yeah. Oh, like I said, I'm looking forward to the daylight savings time here because I do most of mine outside. Lately, I only have like an hour when I get home. Right. Andrew is in Exeter. Where's Exeter?
Exeter is not far from me. It's about 45-minute drive.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, maybe if Andrew saves up his allowance, he can come down.
Yeah.
Tommy, I'm not overly sure, but there is a video which a guy I know who's actually restoring a number of Cortinas. His channel is Cortina Man 63, I think.
Yeah, station wagons are really rare here.
Yeah. And the video is called "How Many Left." Yeah, Cortina Man 63.
It's funny how we used to hate station wagons. Now we love station wagons.
Yeah, they're just cool.
All your SUVs, they're only station.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know.
Yeah, it's a station wagon.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cortina Mark III. How many survive? It's called, and he's pretty close to the numbers.
I got a message here from Mr. Clem. Look what he's asking.
Keeps freezing.
Tell him in the spring it won't freeze as much.
Yeah.
Who's the guy on top right?
He's asking who's the guy on the top right.
Chris, a station wagon is what the US call estate cars.
Bill, you want to introduce yourself to John?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Bill. Pretty much a flipper, living in Dallas.
And a comedian.
And a comedian.
Well, I try to be, but sometimes only I think I'm funny.
There you go. Yeah. John's trying to get on. We'll see if he can get on. Who knows if the signal's good for him.
Okay.
Station wagon. You guys call them estates. We call them station wagons.
Yeah. It says here Ford built 1.125 million Ford Cortinas Mark IIIs.
Wow.
But how many still survive?
Now, those were all built over there, right? Not exported. They were all built there, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't
Most
think
of them were built in.
Yeah.
Most of them were built in Dagenham. I know that some were built in Australia.
Oh wow.
Unless they were shipped out there. There were some different versions that were sent to South Africa. I don't quote me, but I think they were all built here. They were just shipped around the country.
You know, Ford built more Escapes in 1983 than Chevrolet built Corvettes in the first 50 years.
Wow.
And it was 50 years when Corvette hit the 1 millionth car.
That's astonishing.
They built 1.1 million Escorts in 1983.
I had an 81 Escort. First year of the Escort here.
Hey, you'll notice though, everybody's had a Corvette, but nobody's had an Escort. I can't figure that out.
I've never had a Corvette.
Yeah.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll find this video and I'll put up a link.
There you go.
We used to put V8s in Escorts.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that thing screamed.
No, one of my buddies had a Fiat X19, you know, those one of the wedge ones.
Yeah.
And he had a 350 in it, and half the motor was above the hood line.
Yeah.
It
So
looked
that's
like
got
a Hot Wheels
entertainment
car.
value there.
Yeah, it looked like a Hot Wheels car. Yeah. But
I guess when I was about 19, I had a 1969 two-door Rambler.
Oh, there you
and
go.
we pulled the straight six out and put an 8-cylinder in it, a Chevy 350.
Yeah.
It twisted almost immediately.
Well, that was a unibody, right? Were those unibodies?
Yep, and the windshield popped out the first time we went down the track. Well, I just got popular. Forgive me 1 second.
All right.
Hello.
You could turn your. There you go.
Yeah, he doesn't realize he's got the mute function.
Yeah.
But let's see. I got to look at that link, Simone. Let's see. Now, what is that link, Simone?
That is basically a video to how many Cortinas are left, Mark IIIs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Of each model and of each there was a pre-facelift and a facelift of this of the same generation. There were like 2 doors, 4 doors, estate cars, GTs, GXLs, Ls, XLs, base model.
What was the fancy? That's what the GXL?
GXL between 1970 and 1973, and then after that it was the 2000E.
Okay.
But you've also got special editions like Crayford convertible 2 doors, and then you've got variations like Papa on Pete's channel, classic. No, not classic. What I'm talking about, Cortina City, where he's got a red.
How popular were the vinyl roofs back then on your Cortinas?
Very. Very popular, but the problem
even
was,
on the estates or no?
I'm not sure on the estate version, but mine has it, which is a rarity.
Yeah, I like the old vinyl roofs.
Yeah, I don't think it was. That wouldn't have been standard. I don't think. I think that was an option that somebody took.
I had a Monte Carlo with a half Landau roof, and it had the half vinyl in the back.
Yeah, my father had an old Cutlass like that.
Yeah.
They called it a Cutlass Salon.
That car was nice.
I always wondered. I've heard the phrase Landau on some
Landau,
US
yeah.
cars. What is Landau?
The Landau is when half the roof is covered and half isn't.
Right.
Oh, right. Oh,
so you
strange.
have half paint leading back to the B pillar, and then it's vinyl from their back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
What year was yours, Henry?
77 or 79. I forgot now.
Well, 79 was the square, taller one, where 77 was like the older
one with the window, little side.
Yeah,
window.
little rectangular side window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was maroon. Oh, it was a nice car. Ooh. Had a front end that reached a mile.
Oh yeah, the fan shroud was usually 1.5 feet long.
Yeah.
I don't think he's put a tally of how many are left. He should put how many left of each different car design.
There you go, Simone. Here's what a Landau looks like.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Half of the roof is painted, and the other half is vinyl.
Yeah. That's my.
Yeah. Okay. I always thought of every time I heard the name Landau, I always thought of Martin, the actor.
Oh yeah, from Space 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I love Montes. I had an 86 Monte SS. I love that car. But even like back with yours, Henry, they were such pretty cars.
Oh yeah,
they were 70s great. Monte Carlos.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a mid-70s Monte Carlo. They were gorgeous. And they had huge hoods, huge doors. You had to like lift up the doors to open them because the hinge pins would always wear out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Tommy, Mark IV came out in 76, the year I was born.
What do you think? Repowered.
I always remember that.
Which vid, Chris, with the bad valves? Anything can be rebuilt, Chris. You can get a set of heads. I mean, anything can be rebuilt depending on what's wrong with them. I mean, I had a Kohler Courage that there really wasn't much wrong except the guy overheated it because he never cleaned out the dirt and the fins. So I actually bought a head off of Henry, threw it back on, everything was fine. I mean, it depends what's wrong. Just with when you say bad valves, if it sucks a valve guide or something like that, I mean, you can get used heads and anything can be fixed. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's the L model. With no vinyl roof.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Ford Pinto Mercury Bobcat we had here.
Yeah, I think it's possible they would got styling cues from it, maybe.
Guitarlo, how you doing? Sunny in Colorado. Still cold though. Hey, Brucey's here. Hello, Bruce.
Bruce, hey, how you doing?
There's the link, Bruce, if you feel so otherwise.
Pretty soon, Mexico back to Canada.
What puts the brome in a car? Brome, I know in America, when it was a brome, you had like a plush interior, like a velour interior or a leather, like a plush pillow type seat, and you had a Landau roof usually on a brome.
Yeah, I had that crushed velvet material.
Let's see.
Yeah, a lot of time if you've got a velour in a car.
That was a Monte Carlo, Tim. Chevy Monte Carlo. Everyone's saying hello to Brucey.
Hey, Bruce.
Big game. Oh, who's playing?
Hey, Tim.
That must be that British football stuff. Plastic and velour, the way they used to be. Opal. Those were, I wonder, Henry, were those all exported? I know Buick sold the Opal version in America. I don't know. I think those were all imported. I don't think they made them here in the States.
No, they didn't make them here.
Opal was a big brand over in Europe. It still is. Yeah. But I'm just, they had that Z-looking emblem.
Yeah.
But I remember the Opal Cadet, and what's that other Opal, the Manta, whatever. The one looked like a insect.
Yeah, exactly.
Pop up headlights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. My car was a 1300 base. Now I've changed it to a 1600, so there's a bit of a confusion there with this system.
Like a Plymouth Volare. Oh yeah, remember the Volaris?
Yeah, I had a Volare station wagon.
Yeah, Plymouth Volare. I used to like the Dodge Magnums. They look pretty cool.
What was the car? What was the car in National Lampoon?
Oh, that was Family Truckster.
Yeah,
That wasn't a real car.
The Truckster, yeah.
That was
Wasn't it?
that was based on a GM, I believe, right?
No, that was a Ford.
Oh, it was a Ford. Okay,
Yeah,
like
it was the Ford
LTD, Crown Victoria.
LTD. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. They called it the Family Truckster. And my favorite line from the thing: "You think you hate the car now? Just wait till you drive it."
Yeah.
I think somebody's actually made a replica of that.
Yeah, they did. There's a couple guys who made the green replicas, and actually,
Yeah.
one guy was doing like a cross the country tour through Route 66.
No
with,
way.
Yeah, with the Family Truckster, and he video in YouTube. Type it up, you'll see it. It was the Family
that is
Truckster.
awesome.
I think it's called Family Truckster Route 66 tour or something. He built it, spent like 20 grand, exactly the same, like the 6 or 8 tail lights and the
Wow.
quad headlamps and all that crap. And he actually put it there with the luggage on the roof and everything. It's pretty cool.
Nice. On his way to Wally World.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, with John Candy, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, remember
Brilliant.
Ricardo Montalban? All the commercials. The rim
Oh,
is
yeah.
Corinthian leather. Yeah, when he was doing Fantasy Island, he was doing the Chrysler commercials.
Hello, Luke. Yes.
Yeah, it's a second. Who knows?
Yeah,
I'm
I've got my
just
TC mug.
bored.
Oh, do you want one?
For more
Don't
chat.
buy one.
The Bricklin. Oh yeah, there's some good videos on the Bricklin too. Some good restorations on those. It's funny though. The Bricklin was made. I believe they said 9 different brands and models of cars went into making a Bricklin.
That was supposed to be the safest sports car made.
Yeah, but there was like an AMC Master Cylinder and a GM this and a Ford that and a Chrysler this. It was like you could never know where to get parts from because they used all the leftover parts. They said Bricklin, when he was designing it, they were calling up all the automotive manufacturers to see what parts they had on the shelf that were no longer used, like NLA, and they designed those parts specifically into the Bricklin because they knew they could get them cheap.
Yeah.
There you go, Laura. Very colourful. Yeah, there's quite a few cars like that because you've got the Bricklin, you've got the DeLorean, and they all had. DeLorean had like, I think it was Ford Cortina front brakes.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, the DeLorean, there's no way you'd ever be able to find or even know what goes into those. But there's that one guy who bought the tooling and everything, and he's actually making brand new ones now.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, even the rear axle was from a Ford Granada, I think it was.
Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Remember Ricardo Montalban? What have they done to my Cordoba?
Well, even the Trans Am, which you think American muscle car, came with an Oldsmobile, a Chevrolet, and a Pontiac engine.
I remember the blue Oldsmobile engines. Yeah. The corporate engine. Yeah.
You would have thought something like that.
Engines were gold.
The Pontiac
was
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always liked Pontiac cars. I don't know why.
Yeah, they were a good car.
Well, it's funny the way the hierarchy went. When you had GM, you started with the Chevy. Then, if you had enough money, you went up to the Pontiac. Then, if you had more money, you went up to the Oldsmobile. Then, if you had more money, you went up to the Buick. Then, if you had more money, you went to Cadillac.
Yeah.
So, just like a Camaro versus a Z28 versus a Trans Am, the only real difference was the interior. Everything else was identical, but the Trans Am always had a nicer, plusher interior and a little sportier dashboard. That's why Pontiac, what was their thing? We make excitement, I think was their motto. Because they always had the engine turn dashes on the Trans Am. I love those.
Yeah, well, they did run they run different rubber on the nose and tail.
Yep.
But you're right.
But the door, the basic G body was G body. Yeah. WS6. I remember those with the red fenders, Arch. The red plastic front fenders on the Oldsmobiles. I remember those on like the 70 and 71 Cutlasses. Yeah. On the 442s, they had red plastic inner fenders on the WS6 package.
I almost bought a 73, I think was 442 yellow, brand new.
But 73 was the first year of that, like that Malibu looking body.
Yeah.
But rare as hen's teeth now.
Oh yeah.
There was a series of videos I watched by Ronald Finger, and he restored a Pontiac Fiero.
My buddy had a 1986, or no, 84 or 85, I think it was Indianapolis Fiero. It was the pace car. It was either 84 or 85. and it was actually white, like a cream white with the
Ooh.
Indy stripes and everything. Worth a fortune today.
I bet, yeah. Well, this one had been left to rot basically, and he just pulled it out of where it was and stripped it down and rebuilt everything.
Yep. Yeah, 73, Bruce, when they went to unleaded valves and hardened valve seats and all that stuff. Yep. The horsepower wars were over.
Yeah, there it is. Ronald Finger, Pontiac Fiero restoration.
Now he's over by you?
No, he's over in your over your way.
Yeah, those were cool cars with the Iron Duke. They had that Iron Duke 4-cylinder, or you could get the V6 in them.
But definitely worth watching. It's good. It's really good. He's very good at editing as well.
Cool. Let's see. Pontiac, the true birthplace of the automobile. I thought it was Dearborn.
What is the... Actually, no, I already know the answer to that. I think. Yeah, there was no Pontiac Fieros over here. I don't know if anyone's imported any, but...
Yeah, you don't find many of them nowadays. They're usually eaten up by the mice. Oh yeah, the old Pontiac Strato Chief. I remember that.
There's a Pontiac Fiero junkyard. I just spotted that. I'll watch that later.
That's here or there?
Over your way.
Yeah. Wow. Fiero Wonderland. Interesting.
All the good junkyards are in Arizona.
Luke's asking who did your mug, Samo?
That was Teespring. I designed it. I designed it, and then they printed it for me. I've got an app on my phone, and you can do it to any picture you like. Hey, Bruce.
Cool. Yo, hola.
Ooh, we got to turn the volume down here.
Oh, look at that shirt. Look at that shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a big dog. There you go. And nothing like sucking up to Henry. I got one too, though. I got a big dog on right now.
Yeah. That's my go-to shirt down here.
Yeah. Hey, Simone, you see we just became a minority, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 3 big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a cat.
Oh, I didn't know that. The first bugs were assembled in Dublin. I thought it was like Africa or somewhere. Huh. Interesting. I smacked the shice out of a Pontiac Fiero. There you go. I was going to say a Lincoln would definitely take over a Fiero.
I'd love to have a Fiero. I think, what's his Derek from
Vice Grip Garage?
Yeah, he had one, and he did a video on it, and I think he just got it running, but it stayed where it was. He didn't take it away.
Yeah, it was beat to hell though. That thing was really beat up.
Oh yeah, it was a right mess.
Yeah, he's got a fun channel.
I like seeing stuff like that. There's a channel, I think it's called Restored, and I think was it last week before, there was a car that had been taken over by trees, and they had to cut the trees away to get the car out.
Oh, wasn't that? Yeah. Oh God, I saw that one. I'm trying to think what it was.
Restored.
Is it Restored? Yeah, where they literally had to cut the trees out of the car so they can move the car.
Yeah, and they had to unbolt a wheel to get the car off.
Well, that other guy, what's his name? The other kid, Dylan McCool. He does some of that stuff too.
Yeah, I used to watch some of his stuff.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good stuff on there. Yeah.
Yeah, Vice Grip Garage. His videos are so long though. You got to kind of dig in to watch them.
Well, the one I like where he takes something, he's got to go 800 miles to get home or something like that.
Yeah, I tried to take a little bit of advice from his films when I'm coming and going in TC, and try and do a bit of a little mini road trip kind of thing. So
well, the thing is, you gotta have water for your radiator. You gotta have a jump box for your battery, fan belts, a way to keep warm. Something like Rain-X for the windshield, so when your wipers fail, at least you can see, and some type of illumination so you have lights. Because a lot of times you'd be driving, also there's no, and out in the Midwest where he goes with his cars, it's pitch black. So if you don't have headlights, you're not seeing.
Luckily, in the
takes
States, though, there's a lot
more.
more car parts places all over the place than
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of the world, right?
Although a few times, though, it's funny. You see these guys. I mean, I watched a video on Vice Script. They were saying he makes literally like $500,000 a year off of like YouTube and stuff like that.
Of course.
You know, but they invest in it. He moved to what, Tennessee, built that huge garage and all that stuff. So it's a business, you know, with the merch and all that.
It's
you
a
know.
business.
Yeah, it's a business. Yeah.
My channel will never be a business. Never.
You never know. Uh-oh. We're having some wars on here.
My channel ever. I laugh at myself too much.
Yeah. Well, I just have fun. Like I said, people ask me, you know, Kenny, you know, you doing the live stream and monetize. I said, you know what? My live streams most of the time is have fun with me, having my breakfast. That's what it is.
Surprised to see you up on a Saturday, Ken.
Well, you know what it is? I'm waiting for Paté's to come back. I've been doing Saturdays from Duchess, you know, like my Sunday thing. And they're starting to put out the videos now, Christine and her husband. And I'm just like, I'm wondering if or when they'll go back to their, because I used to look forward to their 8 a.m. Saturday stream, you know?
Yeah.
So with Jason and Christina, but they're not there yet. But I'll still do them until they want to come back, and then I'll
That's nice of you.
hand back off. Well, people people are used to that time frame in the morning, and I got to eat. So what the hell, right?
It's
oh wait, what's on that mug, Bruce? Is that a cow? What is that?
Oh no, it's just fancy stuff.
Okay, looks like Luke's curtains.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh my God. I never thought of that.
It does. Anywho.
Yeah, so
how many days left?
You're right, you know, keeping a slot open, right? You know.
Yeah. How many days you got left, Brucey?
Hello?
Yeah. We're there. How many days till you leave?
21.
Oh, okay.
Sunday.
Nice. Cool. You looking forward to coming back? No.
You know, I kind of have been. I've been thinking about the shop and undoing all the chains and unlocking my toolboxes, and then it was minus 16 and snowing at home yesterday.
Ooh.
So I thought, well, I really don't want to go home to that.
No.
I'd rather read my book at the
I want to see you get those home lights going. I'm interested in
Yeah.
those.
No, somebody asked me on a comment, you can take compression, spin them backwards.
Yes. Well, when you spin them backwards, it defeats a compression release in a regular engine. That's
I don't
why they
have
say
one.
to do it. Yeah.
But I thought on a reed machine, it wouldn't make any difference, right?
No.
But on a ported piston machine where your intake is on the side of the piston, I was just wondering if it would make a difference.
Yeah, I said a reed machine, it wouldn't, unless it had because on transfers, definitely, you know.
Yeah, because it's just where the spark plug timing is on a reed machine, right? But on a piston that's been ported to the exhaust and to the intake,
your transfer would get it all backwards.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to answer.
You had a lot. One of them, you had 150, I think. You had a lot.
Yeah, 100. Well, that's the one I tried to start. I had to put my foot on it and put a glove on.
Oh, yeah.
And then do the kung fu move, eh?
Hey, Jeanette, how you doing, hon? Hope you're feeling better, Jeanette.
In my next video, I think I put it on an arterial supply to a jar of gas, and I actually get it running.
Cool. Is that a video that's forthcoming, or when you come back?
Yeah, it's in there. It's been in there since November.
Cool.
Because I knew I was coming here. So many of my subscribers are disappointed that I'm still in Mexico, but I make videos from home. I go, that's just the way it is, baby.
Yeah, but you've been on the streams too, so people can see you. There's no complaints.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. But you know how some people just don't get it? Are you home now? No.
I know, right? Like you work for them. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I work for me and then give them something to watch when they got nothing to do.
Oh, good to hear, Jeanette. But saying hello.
I am missing it though. I am missing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good day locating, or I call it locating because I'm from the phone company, but metal detecting yesterday.
What'd you get?
I found 10 coins. Like that's really quite rare to find 10 coins in one find.
A different spot, or where'd you go?
Yeah, I went over to the all-inclusive next door to the Rio, and I've been through there before, but all of a sudden I started finding. Just a second.
Yeah. I was gonna say all inclusive. That's like here on the East Coast, we have beaches, and if you don't belong to a specific club or something, you ain't allowed in.
Well, the all inclusives, you pay a little bit more to get to the hotel, but then you can drink and eat and everything for free the whole week you're there.
Oh wow!
But here, this is partly of what I found. Can you guys see that?
Oh wow!
Fishing stuff?
Well, no, those are just key
The
hooks
key rings? Yeah, key rings
with a chain on them. So I think it's some kind of a local, bangle design or something.
Huh.
I don't know. And then
Interesting.
about 35 pesos worth of coins I found too.
Maybe a locksmith got mugged on the beach.
Yeah, well, it's almost like somebody dropped a satchel or a pack or something. It was all in about a 5 foot area. No.
How deep do you have to go, Bruce, when you get that stuff?
I can go 9 inches.
Oh wow! Now, what do you have? Like a little rake with you or something, or how you do it?
I just carry a small shovel.
Oh, okay.
A baby, like a kid's shovel almost, but not plastic. It's not tough enough.
So, aside from the guy with the wedding ring, have you been stopped by anyone else to say, "Can you help me"?
Not this year.
No.
But usually,
I can just imagine people losing
says,
stuff.
"I've lost my 2 years ago," we didn't come last year, right? Mm-hmm. A guy's wife, his name was Mud. He stood up and shook the towel, and her earrings and her bracelet were on that towel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you flick that towel; those things could go anywhere.
Yeah. So I found one earring, I think.
Wow.
Hey, Bruce, that unit that you do have, is that an expensive unit?
No, it's a baseline. I would call it a baseline unit, and but it really doesn't work that well in wet sand. Oh. It's okay. I can lock out iron, which is over wet sand. It just beeps iron. Beep, beep, beep.
Now, is that like a CB, Bruce, where you have like a squelch or something where you can up it to?
Yeah, it's kind of like a squelch, but it's all digital done. Mm-hmm. And then and that helps. And then that's where I started finding stuff yesterday. And then I worked my way up to dry sand and found a lot more. So
now, here's a question: have you ever been on the beach where professional guys were out there? Like, what are you doing on our turf?
No.
No? Okay. I can just see the guys with the headsets and $1 million metal detectors like, who is this guy?
Well, they're out there, but it's public property. No,
okay.
It's public property. Even the private, like we have a private condo that has the property lines close to the beach, but there's still public access. You have to have public access. It's law.
I know by us in the summertime, they used to do a thing for kids on the beach where they would purposely hide different things, give them all the detectors and see who could get the most stuff,
Well, that's almost what it was like yesterday. Like somebody just decided they were going home and they didn't need a bunch of Mexican money. So they just chucked it on the beach. And
what are you up to now in pesos? How much you got?
170.
Wow. Which is what, about 18 cents?
No, 178 pesos, which is about $10.
Yeah, okay. Couple of beers.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me see, 12:20. So it's 11:22 there. So you haven't had lunch yet, right?
No, and I haven't even had breakfast, so I'm getting kind of wobbly.
Oh.
Blood sugar's low. I can put sugar in here.
20 past 5 here.
Yeah, 12:22 here.
I am going to have to go and get something to eat. I've not eaten much today, so.
All right, you going to be on Conkers later, Simone?
I'm not sure just yet. I might pop in for a little while.
Yeah.
So Conkers taking back over today. Hey, I did not know that.
Yeah, so in another, let me see, hour and a half from now, roughly.
Okay.
I found a couple of things for the little Yamaha that I was looking at. Found it by mistake, as he got the oil pump on the side of the engine casing, and I was thinking I'm going to have to order another one, and I found it in a cupboard in the house. So why is that here?
Great, that's wonderful.
Are you gonna ride that thing, Simone, or sell it, or what's the plan?
No, I'm going to keep that because that was
that's
my
the tribute one. Is that the tribute bike or something? Yeah,
that was Keith's bike, and he died 9 years ago now.
Wow.
So
it's amazing how vehicles, remind us of people we know.
Yeah. But there's quite a bit of work to do to that bike, and quite a lot of pieces which are missing, which I need to try and track down or make. I mean, something like the rear grab rail, because the lights don't. The tail light and the mud guard and the seat none of it matches properly. So I need the correct pieces. But it's such a rare bike that finding the original is going to be a tricky thing.
You can weld those, Simone, so I think you could probably come up with some of these things if they're brackets and stuff on your own.
Possibly.
I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I've got
Well,
to
hopefully you'll have that. Hopefully you'll have that welder fixed. That'll be good.
I hope so. Yeah. If I can change the mechanism, the feed mechanism,
Oh yeah,
that will help no end.
wire feed.
Well, the darn plastic gears, right?
Yeah, plastic gears.
Really?
Yeah. It's like white nylon gears. And
All right.
the casing, the housing that holds it all is plastic as well. And when you've got it under tension, it's going to move, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Some.
So that's the problem. Flexibility in plastic when you're using machinery.
I'm going to add to this. Do you think that new welder that James Condon got is a better quality because it's 15 years old than the ones you buy today? It looked pretty decent, didn't it?
I mean, the Chicago pneumatic welder is sort of the same as it's been, but like you said, it had no hours on it.
No,
it looked like it was brand new.
And everything looked a little bit more stainless. It looked a little bit more metal and stainless steel than the ones you buy.
Yeah,
today.
they had the metal rollers on it for the feed rollers. Yeah.
And the windings on there are probably copper instead of aluminum or whatever.
Plus, he has that's the 240 version. I've got the 110 version, which is a little more cheaper.
Right.
But, yeah, the 240 version usually is built a little better. There's Marcus. Hello,
I've got a Farmall one, but I think it's just a, Chinesium old.
Yeah.
And I just take the end off and use it for flux core.
I tell you, the funnest welds I ever did using a Lincoln Tombstone on a trailer, just burning the hell out of the welding rods. In fact, I remember using coat hangers because we ran out of welding rods.
You're showing your age now.
Yeah, we used coat hangers and welded up. We fixed a trailer with coat hangers.
Right.
Hey, whatever works, right? It's like I said, the best mechanics in the world, farmers. They have to be.
Well, well, they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Middle of the night.
No going to the store.
They've loaded up the welder and the generator onto their flat deck.
Or how many times, Brucey, have you ever done jumper cable welding? I have.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I thought that would make a great video, putting 3 batteries together in series and using the 36 volts negative.
Yep, negative
as your stinger, and see what you can get away with.
Yeah, Henry, I will try that trick of swapping the wires over.
Because DC electrode negatives is better than DC electrode
positive. On MIG it's negative, and on flux core is it positive? Is that right?
Yeah, flux core is positive. Yeah. But I'm looking to change mine over, but I have to add some capacitors in there.
All right, guys. I will speak to you later.
See you, Simone.
Good seeing you guys.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Take care. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, I better get some cereal in me before I pass out.
All right. Well, all right. We'll probably see you on Conkers if you're going to be there.
Probably will. Yeah.
Right. We got to do a what is it on Conker. I got to tell Conker to start doing what is it because I miss those.
Yeah.
And
I should show you my little shovel before I go.
Uh-oh.
How you doing your nose, bro?
Now, is it a military shovel or what? Oh, that's one piece. I thought you'd have a folding military shovel.
Yeah, no, it just fits in my suitcase.
Oh, you brought that down there?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't stop you on the plane thinking it's a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my suitcase, they cut the locks off my suitcase.
I was going to say.
And they left a note in there saying that they looked in there, and the metal detector and this was in my suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they're pretty speechless when they saw a shovel.
Yeah, it's a real shovel, but it's little.
Yeah. You got to get one of those military fold-up shovels.
There you go. Yeah, that would be better.
I don't think TSA like those either, though.
No, because they figure you're doing something.
The folded shovel is actually a very good idea. Because that's also Mrs. P's shovel for when she does her flower bulbs.
Oh, good thing the customs didn't detain it.
Yeah.
You never know, though. I had friends of mine come back from a foreign country one time, and then they go to open their luggage, and some of the stuff's missing. And they wrote to the airline, and it got detained in customs. They actually had to write a letter and ask for it back.
Mm-hmm. No, they just cut the locks off, looked inside, put a note in it, and
did they reimburse you for the locks?
no.
Oh boy,
And that's okay. Okay, sweetie.
All I know is the locks we put on our luggage. You could, a little pocket screwdriver. There you go. You don't need it.
Well, they're not quality. I was not worried about it.
Yeah. Crazy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to eat and go into phase 2 of my day.
I'm sure we'll see you on Conkers.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably end it here now too, because I'm at almost 2 hours now. So
wow.
I gotta grab something to eat. This is my second stream because I went on this morning. You were asleep, Bruce, but I was on earlier at Duchess. So I'll say goodbye to everyone here, and Conquer is on in literally an hour and a half.
So whenever I see you at Duchess now, I think of Stella.
Oh, jeez. I tell you, though, she did a hell of a job. She really did.
Even with the cut and pastes,
Yeah.
Hank says
Oh, yeah. She did that, but then she had the glasses with the rhinestone and pushing on the buttons like I'm really there pushing on the buttons.
Eating your hot dog. Oh, yeah.
She said she had 4 hot dogs during the filming. So 4 hot dogs. We'll see.
That hurts.
But no more 2 for $4. I went there the other night figuring, I was a little hungry. I didn't have lunch at work. I said, let me go to Duchess. And with the 2 for $4, you can get 2 hot dogs and a large coffee for like $6. I go there, it's like $9.50. I'm like, what the hell happened to the 2 for $4? Oh, that was a 2-week promotion. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, didn't you realize who I am? I'm a frequent flyer.
Yeah.
She's like, who? Who are you? So anyway. All right, let me end it there. So Bill, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Henry,
I
as
appreciate
always.
you having me.
Brucey, we'll see you on Conkers. Everybody out in the chat. We'll see
on.
you in another hour and a half. Bye.
You bet.
Take care.
It's time for me to go chase down. People have been pinging me saying, will you buy this? Will you buy this? The normal Saturday morning.
There you go. All right. Take care, everybody. Talk to you in a little bit.
You bet. Take care.